I'm so tired of love songs, life never turns out the way they do. I've been trying for so long, looking for someone who wants me to. I've heard every cliche.
I don't know what this vlog's gonna be, I just felt like vlogging. I have been to a boot fair today and I wanted to show you some of the bits that I got. I found a £20 note on the floor outside my house the other day, like on the road. And so I basically spent that 20 quid at the boot fair plus another like, what, 10 quid? So I got a little notebook which I've been needing for a while. It's like brand new, unused, 50p. I also got some vintage cards which are so cool. I wish I bought more. There was a whole stack of like vintage 2000s cards. This one, which I'm gonna give to my friend for her 30th birthday, which is next year, but it's like so like 2000s girly Barbie vibes. I love it. And then there's this one which is a bit rude, but it basically says sex maniac all over it. But it's this old style. I don't know if anyone's old enough to remember this like style of cards. They would have these weird little like creature things on them. I seem to remember these from when I was a kid. It's called the Fun Factory. I don't know, this just screams 2000s to me. And it's a Valentine's Day card, so I was thinking next Valentine's Day, now I've got a card to give to my boyfriend. It says, saw this Valentine's card and just had to get it for you. It's got your name written all over it. Happy Valentine's Day. No comment. He only charged me 20p for each of these cards. It's so handy having cards like just stored somewhere so that if there's ever an occasion, you're ready and you don't have to feel like an a-hole because you didn't get a card, you know? I also got some nail polishes. I swear I always pick up nail polishes at boot fairs, charity shops and stuff. I obviously always check the consistency first because I need to know that it's like not gone gloopy and that it's a good brush. These brushes are quite thick. I got these for 50p each. A purple colour and this like sheeny, it's almost like nearly holographic, is that the right word? This sheeny pearlescent purple. So I could put that over the purple, I thought. They were 50p each. Yeah, I always look out for nail polishes at boot fairs and you can find some really cool colours and they're usually so cheap. I also got a mascara. This is quite questionable, but the lady, she had like loads of like really good brands, like actual like Benefit, like Maybelline, Chanticleer, I don't even know how to pronounce it, and she basically said she sells it online. I thought it was all stolen. I was like, girl, have you stolen that and you're selling it at a boot fair? I don't know. But she said that she's like an online seller. She gets it from somewhere. I don't know. They were all real. She was saying that some of the makeup from this brand sells for like 40 quid. And I believed her. So she sold this to me for £5. And the reason she had all this makeup was that it was either like it had like a fingerprint in it or a mark, or for some reason it couldn't be sold online. I've been using this dry ass crusty old mascara that I've needed to replace for ages. So rather than spending like 10 quid for a new one, I just got this, but it's a really, really fancy brand. So who knows? Who knows? A lot of these things are things I needed to buy anyway. I also got this on a whim. Really lovely necklace. Look at this. Isn't it cute? This was 2 quid. It actually is like that, but I thought it would look better like this. This was from this lovely Indian lady. She was selling loads of really cool Indian glamorous jewellery, and I initially thought it would be good for burlesque, but actually it's like a really cool necklace. I got a few other bits, but I'm gonna have to put in footage because I don't have it on me. It's like down in the cellar. I got a laundry basket because me and Lewis are gonna be moving in together soon, and I've had my mind on like having a nice wicker laundry basket. This was only 2 quid. I did realize that it was kind of broken, but it'll do. We will probably move again and we want to move abroad at some point. So I didn't want to buy anything for our home that I'm going to be really attached to because I'm going to have to let go of it at some point. So to me, it made sense to like buy kind of secondhand stuff that I wasn't too obsessed with. I also got this little 3-tier storage bin. I think it was in a kid's bedroom. It was a £5. I tried to haggle, but she wouldn't take any less. But I thought it would be so handy. I could put it in a wardrobe. I always need storage space, so when we move in together, and also Lewis has so many tools and I'm thinking he's probably gonna need storage too, so drawers always come in handy. I also got some baskets. I have been on the lookout for baskets every time I go to a charity shop because they're so handy for like in a cupboard, and also they look nice, and it's just like little catch-alls. You can put anything in a basket. You can put them anywhere in any cupboards, shelves. It just hides crap. So I got 3 baskets, which I thought would be nice as like decor to just hide stuff in. I got all of them for 2 quid. Oh my god, this was a bit of an impulse buy, but I've kind of always wanted a snazzy like salad spoon set, so I've got these gorgeous ones. They're not silver, but the handles were so pretty, and I got them for £1. Like £1. Gorgeous. I also got some garden tools because Lewis and I have started gardening. If you saw my other vlog, you've seen that I've started gardening, and we didn't have anything to garden with, so I had to use literally a kitchen spoon to like dig out this plant that I was trying to plant. So now I have a trowel and a little fork. They're very old, but they were only £1 each. We were looking in the shop. Some of them were like between 10 and 15 quid. A really snazzy one would be like nearly 20 quid. Got them secondhand for £1 each. And again, it's like we don't want to buy really fancy ones because we might have to get rid of them at some point. I also got Lewis a bucket. Funny story about this bucket. The guy told me after I bought it, he was like, actually this bucket was used at Brighton Pride in Preston Park, which I went to 2 years ago, and it was actually used backstage as a cigarette bucket full of sand for the artists to put out their cigarettes in. And he said that Girls Aloud were playing that year, like the year just gone, and that Girls Aloud probably put their cigarettes out in that bucket. And I was like, that's a really cool story. Funny enough, I actually went to Pride in Preston Park like 2 years ago. I saw Black Eyed Peas. It was pretty cool. I went on my own. That's the story for another time. And the last thing I got was this super dry coat. I actually picked this up and I went away and thought about it, and then I came back and bought it. I'm so glad I bought it. It looks so good. This stone colour, mwah, it goes with everything. It's just, I love sort of like greys and stone colours. I bought this, by the way, in a charity shop. It was actually for my hippie girl era because we're going to like a really hippie festival in a couple of weeks, and I thought this would be really good for it. And it's just like nice, and I don't know, you just throw on and it looks cute. Anyway, back to the coat. Oh my god, it looks so good. It's so warm. I looked it up. This coat is like 125 quid if I bought it new. I got it for a tenner. I put it through the wash. It still has a few like marks on it that haven't seemed to come off, but it was a cold wash, so I'm going to try and wash the marks off, but you can't really notice them at all. And for 10 quid I now have a coat for the winter that looks bomb. If you are opposed to like secondhand stuff, boot fairs, just try it because you can get so much good stuff for so cheap. I got all of this today for 29 quid. So now that this part of the vlog's done, I'm going to actually take you along with a bit of my day because it's Saturday. I was meant to be in my Bournemouth reunion today. Long story, but my car failed its MOT, and also only 5 people were going to the reunion. Can you believe it? I know, so disappointing. We're going to try and plan another one. It was so disappointing, but I couldn't go anyway because my car failed its MOT. I think I'm going to maybe wash my makeup brushes, and also I want to wash some of my hair brushes and my hair tools. My main hairbrush I wash like every couple of weeks, but I've never washed this. This gets washed every now and then, but yeah, so I'm going to wash some of my hair tools. I would like clean out my car, but my car is at the MOT centre over the weekend. So yeah, come along with me while I do random stuff on a Saturday. One of my hangers have broken because it was so heavy, the amount of stuff on it, they just snapped. This is the problem with having no space for anything. I actually got this from the last boot fair I was at, and I got this one from a charity shop. I do like scarves. I don't always know what to do with them, but they are cool to like add as an accessory to an outfit. Actually, I've got all these scarves in charity shops over the years. I've had these ones for ages. They come in handy for all kinds of things. Obviously, I love animal prints, so I've got a leopard print and like a tiger print. I love this one. It's so cool. This one was my grandma's. It's like a big square one, so it's used as a beach sarong. And then this one was in my dress up bag as a kid, and it's actually really cute. I took it to Italy with me and I like put it around my shoulders. You can like wrap it around a skirt, you can wrap it around your shoulders. I've put it over a handbag. I love little like random accessories like this, and all of these are secondhand. Old stuff has so much more character. brushes are all dry. Actually, the t-shirt I normally use for my hair and face. This t-shirt has kind of just become like the everything t-shirt. I'm actually going to try an attempt to clean my brushes. I'm going to start by removing all the hair. I wish I had a proper rat tail comb which had like a metal pick, because they are so good at removing hair from hair brushes, but this is all I have. I actually need to replace this soon because look at the state of it. When I was in Italy, I was trying to blow dry my hair with this brush. It's now ruined. So I'm just going to go through and pick out all the hair, and then we're going to shampoo my hair tools. The teeth are just coming out. So I think this is now going to be my designated brush to like clean my other brushes. This is my outfit of the day. I freaking love this little skirt. I picked it up. I think I got it in a charity shop abroad, maybe? It's so cute and on trend. I'm just wearing this little vest with like a little bralette because it's comfy. And then I bought this obviously a couple weeks ago in a charity shop, and I've just tied it at the top here, and it's just kind of like loose and like casual. I feel like I'm ready for a safari. I love it. And then I've just got my little eye necklace on. I was wearing my bracelets, but I took them off because when I'm on my computer, they just annoy me because they rub against the laptop. At the boot fair, I was wearing my Oris hat because the grey kind of went with everything. And I've also got like Factor 50 on. These are the nails, did pink. And then I had like trainers on with my little socks. I wasn't wearing a handbag. I just took this bag with me because it's great for shopping. It fit most of the things that I bought apart from the big things. And that's the outfit. While I am waiting for my brushes to soak, oh my god, my hair's gone crazy. I'm actually just going to do a bit of admin. Hooray, I had a sponsor this month. I am just writing the invoice now so I can get paid from that. The video is going up in a few days. Just feels good. I need to get on it with like trying to get more sponsors. And then I'm going to do a little bit of editing, edit a little vlog that is going up. Also, I spent about 2 hours on like YouTube shorts just watching like police chases and like car crashes and like terrible things, and also police officers like helping baby deers. I got so sucked in. I literally spent like nearly 2 hours, but we're just gonna pretend that didn't happen and we're gonna make the rest of the day count. I'm currently working off 2 laptops. This is my newer one. All of my stuff is still on this one, so every now and then I have to use this one, but I'm slowly shifting stuff over to the new one, so soon I won't be able to use soon I won't have to use both of them anymore, but it's getting a bit much. I do love this laptop though, and it's huge, but it's now out of date, so I can't even access Disney Plus. I can't use Netflix on this because the server can't physically update anymore because the laptop's so old, but I do still edit on this one. Ice cream. I'm not gonna have any though. The next day we went to a vintage car show with my dad and his partner. It was so cool. There were so many cool cars, and there was also a lot of stalls and boot fairs and vintage stuff. So many cool little trinkets to look at and buy, and I did end up buying a few little bits that I'll show later.
Taking all the advice there is and none of it has helped. Experience has made me realize that I won't build my life on empty words. Being so damn naive.
So we're at a vintage car festival. I've just got myself a little slush puppy. There's my dad walking ahead there. It's so hot, like it is so hot, but this should cool me down.
I'm so tired of love songs, life never turns out the way they do. I've been trying for so long, looking for someone who wants me to. I've heard every
Then my dad and I watched the closing ceremony of the Olympics, and what on earth were the UK team wearing? So yeah, we basically just complained about their outfits the whole time we watched it.
That's a terrible outfit.
I know. What is that shirt? I don't know, but it's bloody awful. It's Monday and I thought I'd add in this clip of me and Lewis on FaceTime. He is looking after this little dog at the moment and it is the cutest thing. He is such a ball of energy. Just a little puppy Cocker Spaniel. He's adorable. Good morning. So I have got up, I've started my day, I've had a cold shower, I've been outside, I've grounded myself, I've stretched, and I've even put on some makeup today because I'm going to be filming a little clip of my hair. I've just done the curly girl method on my new haircut. We're going to leave this to dry and then film that, but right now I need to refill my vitamins. I have this little daily pod thing. I'm going to refill it and I'm going to show you what vitamins I've been taking for the past like year. Got a multivitamin with iron. For my next multivitamins, I also have zinc. This is supposedly something that everyone can do with a little bit more of. I also have magnesium. Apparently, if you're gonna take any vitamin, magnesium is a really good one because it's something that people generally don't have enough of. And lastly, my absolute favorite to take is the cod liver oil. And I actually want to try upping my dosage. I've heard that taking like 4 capsules a day can like give you really gorgeous glowing skin and hair and everything. It's just very expensive to be taking 4 a day. So I take 1 a day. I'm running out though. Also, another thing about vitamins that you might not know, I didn't know. I used to just take my vitamins every morning with my tea or with a drink of water or just at random times of the day, but I actually learned that it's better to take them with a meal because they have a better chance of absorbing, like they absorb better, which makes perfect sense because they go down with your food, the food's getting absorbed, so it gets absorbed with the food. So speaking of food, I'm hungry. I've had my green tea. I've been trying to have a healthy morning. I usually have normal tea. I'm not a huge fan of green tea, but I'm trying to get into it. So I'm now going to make something to eat because I'm actually really hungry and I'm going to take my vitamins. Oh my god, it's so hot today, like so hot. I have got Factor 50 all over me, so we're good. Oh my god, today I received my first review for my beauty tracker. And I got 2 more sales overnight. It got like a couple sales when it first went live. I think it was on 5 for ages and now it's got 3 more. I also got my first payout because you have to reach like $10 before you can get paid. The website I use takes fees, so they take a cut of everything. So it took a little while to get there, but I've made 10 sales. This is amazing. It hasn't even been up for a month. I also got my first review and it's 5 stars. So thank you so much, Rin. And if you have bought one and you want to leave a review, please do. 10 sales, awesome. So if you want one, you can head to the link below and you can buy one here. I tried to make it as cheap as possible. It's only $1.99 in pounds. It's a little bit more in dollars. I've sold 2 t-shirts. I'm not going to unfold it, but I've been trying to sell these for actually years, so I'm glad they sold. I'm kind of bittersweet to get rid of this one because it's really cool. I've had it literally since I was probably like, I want to say 13 or 15. My godmother gave it to me, but I just never wear it anymore. Someone else will enjoy it more. Oh, I've just got a call from the garage. My car repairs and MOT have cost me just under £500. It's like, why are cars so freaking expensive and just such a pain in the backside? So basically my latest sponsor, that sponsor money is now all going towards my car basically. But it's okay, we move. things happen. At least now I probably won't have to get any repairs done for a little while. In the meantime, let me show you a haul because I'm still shopping. Some of the little bits I got yesterday. I only got a few bits and they were like quite cheap. I got a few scarves. This was the first one. They were £1 each and they're both vintage. Lately I've been really enjoying wearing scarves like around my head when it's wash day, like this. Kind of like a bandana. I have like this pink bandana and it looked so cute. So when it's like wash day or my hair looks gross, I don't want to wash it but I still want to go out and look cute, I'll just put a little bandana on, and I thought this was perfect because it's the same size as bandana. And look, it's got leopard print in there and it just looks kind of bougie. And I also got another one which is a bit bigger, but I freaking love this pattern. It's so like vintage 70s. So this is like, I guess it's almost like a croc print, but it's like grid style. It's a bit bigger. Also, brown is kind of back in. I could also use this as a headscarf if I wanted. Also big enough that I could tie it round and make a little top like this. Could also use it as a scarf. So it's kind of a bit more versatile, this one, because it's bigger, but I just freaking love the pattern. Those were £1 each. And then I only got one other thing. I kind of wanted to get some other bits. There was this clothing stall, random clothes. Some of them were vintage, some of them weren't, but I was strong. There was about 3 other items that I really wanted that I could have got, but I was like, Isabella, hold yourself back, girl. So I bought one item for £5, which was a really good deal. And also she didn't have a mirror, so it was really hard to see what things looked like, but look how colourful this is. This is like a little top. I'll show a little clip of what it looks like on. It's just a really unusual top. It almost looks like designer, but I don't think it is. It's from a brand called Noth. Tried tying it around my waist over a skirt and it works as a little skirt thing too. It's kind of weird, like it's not my everyday thing I would buy, but I just thought I'd try something different. I have bought a lot this weekend, even though I've got everything at amazing prices. I kind of sometimes I have to rein myself in, which is good practice. One of the other things I got fairly recently, probably about 3 weeks ago, I bought this. Thought it was a rug. It was like too small to be a blanket, but it's like really thick, so I thought it was a rug. I tried putting it on the floor and it didn't quite work, so I think it's meant to be like a blanket, but it's just a very odd size, so I've just put it on here as like a headboard for now. But when I move into a new place, I might try and make it work as a carpet or like change the backing to make like a little rug. I often buy some awesome stuff from charity shops and I always want to like do a haul, but I don't know, those kind of videos don't do so well on my main channel and I get a bit embarrassed sharing it on Instagram for some reason. Those were all my purchases recently. Look, I'm so hot, so sweaty today. Anyway, I'm gonna get on with some editing now. Give it a like if you liked it. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna leave a vlog right here that you might enjoy if you liked this one, so give it a watch. Bye. Mwah.